office at 572-0383 or 572-0215. REV-UP St. Lucia, the alpha of radio.
Harddrive is brought to you with the compliments of Rambali's Funeral Parlor.
At Rambali's Funeral Parlor, we truly care. During life's most difficult moments, we want you to know you are not alone.
At Rambali's, we are dedicated to providing dignity, compassion, and comfort when you need it the most.
Our caring team is here to walk with you every step of the way, whether it's in planning a gentle farewell or celebrating the beautiful life of your loved one.
We understand how precious they are, and we promise to honor their memory with the utmost respect and love.
Let us help you find peace and solace during this challenging time.
Please reach out to us at
758-452-2021, Castries, or 758-454-9239, Latuni, Viewfort, or visit us at ramballysfuneral.com.
We're here for you, ready to listen, support,
and serve with heartfelt compassion. You can lean on us.
At Rambali's,
we care.
Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good night to our listeners and to our viewers in St. Lucia and across the globe. Welcome to Harddrive for today, Wednesday. It's the 25th of February, 2026. My name is Andre Paul, the co-host of the show, none other than the very beautiful Lady J. Lady J, good morning to you.
Good morning, Andre. How are you?
I'm well.
It's a wet Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it out
It was
there?
raining, yeah. It was raining.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's a good thing, not very heavy, but, that I had to put on the wipers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Imagine you have a situation in the world these days where you have too much rain and then you have no rain. As we speak, and let's spare a thought for the people over in Brazil, the southeast of Brazil, I believe. They are going through a rough time right now. I think 25 people killed as a result of mudslides, landslides, etc., etc. I think about 300 had to be, it was displaced actually. Yeah, I don't remember all the details, but as we speak, this is happening in the southeast of Brazil. Yeah, so 25 people dead. I think they said that a river overflowed its banks and so on. So that can get pretty nasty really fast. All right, so just a spare thought for the people in Brazil. And it's just amazing. As I said, one part of the world, it's drought. Another part, it's too much rain. Yes, and of course the experts are saying that this is because of climate change. That's what's going on there.
Yeah.
So I always say I dread that sort of thing happening in St. Lucia where we have a deluge. I dread that happening here because you know how it is already. Our drains and so on all blocked.
Especially the city.
Yeah, we don't do very well with heavy downpours here, as you said, especially in the city. Okay, so let's spare thought for the people in Brazil. All right, Lady J, anything you want to mention before we move on?
Well, guess what? It's Kenson Casimir's birthday today.
Okay, happy birthday.
So happy birthday, Kenson.
Brother Kenson. Hope all is well. Yes, and have yourself a great day today.
Yeah.
How'd you find out that's his birthday?
I saw it on
social media.
Facebook.
Just today we're talking about social media.
I saw it. Yeah.
On
it just popped up.
Yeah, on unrestricted. Yeah, what's your connection with social media? What is your are you addicted?
I wouldn't say I'm addicted, but and I don't always go onto it. Maybe it just a friend might send me something that will have me go on it. But if you talk about that, I must check my WhatsApp status. If you want to call that an addiction, because I must check it. Not throughout the day, but I must check it at some point in the morning before
your
after
WhatsApp
breakfast.
Status?
Yeah.
Why do you have to check it?
I check mine because I post.
Oh.
And then I will check, not you, because you don't post.
No, at all.
But Andre, you don't post, but you still put up a status.
Well, I put a pic.
But you switch it most of the time.
Usually, because I want to show, the thing is alive. There's some people who have one pic there for eons.
Me too.
For eons.
I have one photo.
Really? No.
I have one photo, but I post. So added to that, I'm posting. But the photo stays up. I've had it for maybe 2019, somewhere there, and I have not taken it out.
Well, for me, and by the way, for me, whatever I post there, that's for me.
Yeah.
My thought for the day.
Right.
I mean, if it inspires
I
somebody
always
else,
read it.
yeah, if it inspires somebody else, beautiful. But it's really for me. So I make sure when I put it up, I look at it first, I study it, okay, and I kind of try to get it into my system that it makes sense. And then at the end of the day, when I'm about to remove it, I check it out again.
Right.
I read it again.
Right.
Yeah,
But you can put more than one. That is the main one. But you can also post. So that's what I'm saying. I post more than one. You can post 10. How many it's going to? So I do that. And like I said recently, when I don't post my walks, people ask me if I miss it because they want to be inspired. And if I am inspiring them, I don't mind.
Of course.
Of course, I wasn't doing it to inspire anyone. I wanted to inspire myself. But when they ask if I forget or if I post late, I say late post and I post. Because it's not all the time you're walking that you remember to videotape. You want to concentrate on what you're doing, you know. But I try to remember, and I if I'm climbing a hill or whatever, I'll take the video of it, and not only that, but I have foreign friends, so when I can get the view of St. Lucia, I do that with pleasure.
Yeah, yeah. So I know for sure I'm not addicted to social media. That's for sure. I wouldn't. That's one addiction. I was to imagine. My phone has been on since I got up this morning about 3:30. It's been on, and look at the charge, 99%.
You haven't used it.
Exactly. Yeah, so it could stay there. It really doesn't bother me. What has happened to me in the past, I guess it still happens. Sometimes maybe I may read a message or something, and because I'm on the air, I quickly attend to what I'm doing here, so I forget to close the window.
And people think
I'm actually online. They say, but I saw you online.
Yeah, that happens. It happens.
I saw you online. And then when you go and check the thing, you say, oh my God. And also when you think you've sent a message and you haven't.
Yeah, and it's there sometimes for 24 hours.
that's another one I get. Yeah. But generally about, I was saying to Lotus, about 3 hours plus for the week. I find that's not bad. Yeah.
You stay on it for about 3 hours?
Yeah, but it was screen time.
Okay.
For the week.
For the week?
Yeah,
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours something.
Andre, that means you're not on the phone.
I even said to myself that's even too much.
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours plus a week. Like, what?
That's very good. I thought you said you people post you videos of songs and so on. So aren't you checking those?
Yes, that's usually via email. Yeah, so I check that, especially since now we have our REV-UP, the homegrown. So I'm always there responding to those things and ensuring that we get them into our catalog.
Right.
Yeah.
So isn't that time on your phone?
Yes. So it's 3 hours plus. So I have to account for it.
That's 3 hours is not bad, really.
Yeah, and some people do, like Lotus was saying, many more hours than that.
Yeah, because remember, we've got persons who actually make their money off of social media. So these people probably spending maybe more than 15 hours on their cell phones,
Or more.
Maybe 24 hours too, you never know.
Yeah, and the thing about going into, you go into take a shower and you have a phone in there. That's
people
a real addiction.
People do that.
I mean, you can't do without that thing.
People go to the John with their phones.
That one I understand. Yeah,
to the
that
John?
one. Yeah, because that one I do that one. That's for sure. Yeah, because I know.
But Andre, it restricts you from doing what you're doing because you're concentrating on. Really? So you're probably an easy one to let out your feces, but there are some people who your feces don't come out that easy, and you sitting on that toilet.
So I've heard.
You sitting on that toilet with your phone is going to even prevent it more.
Yeah.
One, you might be leaning forward to read, as opposed to sitting up to let it drop. You causing problems there. I mean, there is a process to let the feces out.
Now let me ask you something. If you're going to go to the restroom, right, with your phone, and say hubby is there, do you think you would go to the restroom with the phone out of fear that maybe he may think that you're up to something? That, you don't want him to hear what's going on. Do you have that issue?
Well, Andre, I'm going to speak in general. I don't have that issue with hubby because I think there's trust. I've known him for so many years. So whether I am outside talking on the phone and he's inside, whether I have my earbuds or I don't, my conversation, he can hear it. It doesn't really matter.
Right. Now, as I said, I just admitted I do go in there with the phone. It's just a habit I have. Maybe I'm looking for, I use the time to look for pics, things like that, or whatever, not really to chat with anybody.
Right.
But I'm very, very careful that if I have, maybe a significant other there, that I don't do that. Yeah, because it may feel as though I have something to hide.
Something to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is everybody have a life, and you had a life before they came on. And if that's how you lived your life, as in going in the bathroom, I would probably question you. Why do you go into the bathroom, the toilet, whatever, the john, with your phone? And depending on how you answer me, then I would realize, I would accept or, come to the conclusion that, okay, there's nothing, that's just him, that's just her, I mean, sometimes I put it, on the ledge, in case I'm expecting, like if my daughter is going to call me or whatever. Because sometimes it's ringing on you in the shower. And Andre, years ago, I remember when, we had the old-time phones. Yeah, I was in the shower and I ran out of the shower wet. And Andre, I fell and injured myself. And I promise, I don't care. I am not running for no phone.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
I will answer. Yes, I will call you back or whatever.
All righty. Good stuff. All right, so let me just take care of some house chores.
Yes.
The menu for today at the Tomaso Bread Place, because they open today, is chicken pilau.
Yeah, I heard you this morning.
Yeah, chicken pilau. That's what's happening at the Tomaso Bread Place today, chicken pilau. And remember to try the wide variety of CMOS beverages, which include coconut, ginger, peanuts and peanut punch, and regular flaxseed and chia seed CMOS with milk or without milk. Now, I'm supposed to be going up that side tomorrow. I'm going to Monrepo, so I'll be stopping by the Tomaso Bread Place. I'll make sure this time I pick up your beverage for you, the CMOS.
Oh, yeah. Andre, I haven't forgot that. Oh,
well, I haven't forgotten. You remembered. I haven't forgotten because I gave my word. It's just that at the time there, it was supposed to be in a bag to bring it to you, and then Yazil forgot. Right, so I have to make up for that. Okay?
I hope she got to sell it.
I hope so. So the menu for today at the Tomaso Bread Place is chicken pilau, and of course to try the variety of CMOS beverages, which include coconut, ginger, peanuts and peanut punch, and regular flaxseed and chia seed CMOS with milk or without milk.
And Cinti, please let us know if we're on DBS.
Yes.
Right.
So let's say good morning to the
she
folks.
Always sends me a message, so
Facebook,
I hope she sends it.
On YouTube, on X, and if DBS is there, good morning to you. All right.
And we also have to say good morning to our listeners as well, Andre. They're listening, whether they're in their cars or whatever. We mustn't forget them.
So you want me to do everything, Lady J?
Well, I just did it then. Good morning, listeners.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't do everything.
And if you want to send us a text message, please go ahead and do that. Yes, we'll read it from 11 o'clock. Andre has a time. Boy, Andre, you.
So talking about people listening and so on, let me say good morning to the Soufre crew again.
Oh, yeah, the three ladies.
They said that they listen.
You remember
Zelda,
the names?
Of course, Zelda, Tilda, and Bruna.
Okay,
so Zelda, Tilda, and Bruna. Yeah, and good morning as well
to...
They're
probably backup singers or something.
That's true. Well, the 3 degrees. Yeah. Let's say good morning to A.G. Simpson, another regular listener of ours there down in Soufre. Yeah, and I can tell you, I was down Soufre there on the weekend, and the station sounds really good. The quality of the sound,
good.
Immaculate.
Good.
Immaculate.
Good.
Yeah.
And I remember when you first came out, when we were going down to Vieux-Fort, we would lose you. Not anymore.
No. Yeah.
All the way down to the airport, and I could still hear.
And that's because of the French station.
Yeah, they were butting in all the time.
Oh, man. Yeah. One time that thing actually got so bad. It's a good thing, it's a good thing we had applied for the new frequency, because the French station had actually gone and complained to the French embassy. That's how serious that thing got to.
Complain what? That it was y'all and not them?
Yeah, that we were because the same
doing the double.
Exactly. So we were interrupting them and so on.
Oh wow.
And that wasn't our fault.
No.
That wasn't our fault. That's the frequency that was given to us. So we had to go back and do the entire shebang, the whole thing again, and rebrand.
All that?
Of course.
Oh wow.
A whole rebranding.
Wow.
All right. A little birdie told me something, Lady J, that Mr. Brown will be performing at St. Lucia Jazz main stage on Saturday, the 9th of May. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. Who's Mr. Brown?
You don't know who Mr. Brown is?
No. Who?
Boje, what do I say? Former Calypso King of St. Lucia. He's the
DJ. You mean
T.C.
Brown?
T.C. Brown, right.
Oh, okay. Of course I know T.C. Brown.
But you don't know that's the stage name, Mr. Brown?
No, I always call him TC, but maybe he's changed to Mr. Brown. That's probably true, yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Brown.
Mr. Brown.
I always call him TC all the time, TC Brown.
Yeah.
Even when I plays music here. I said,
said TC?
Brown? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I call him the
yeah,
singing
he's
DJ.
performing. I saw that. I read that.
Oh,
I heard
okay, you're
about
aware of
that.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Brown, congratulations, my friend. Yes, well done. Okay, well
He's
done.
not on air now, so I'm sure he's listening.
I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah,
he's a
Mr.
fan.
Brown, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
congratulations, my friend. I wish you all the best. Yeah. I pray the time will come, when our local artists can get paid just as well as the international ones. I'm looking forward to that one day. Because I'm sure as it exists right now, the way we roll in St. Lucia, we always consider to be foreign, a better vibe, right?
Well, I will say some of our artists, not all. Because we are talking about some big guns, foreign artists, Andre. It's going to take St. Lucia a lot to get to that level. So let's say some.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are really pushing themselves. Yeah. Some of our artists are doing pretty good as well. They continue training their voices. And you know what I always admire with the soca artists, especially those who work out, go to the gym, not just weight training, but cardio training. And Andre, they can sing and move. So they're really giving us a show. Because some of them just come there and sing, nothing else. You got to give us a show, man. Come on, energy. And half of the words, they cannot take it in. Why? Because they've got no more energy.
Breathless.
So, one of the things, when I go to a show, when I see a show and I see that, I'm like, oh God, I'm wasting my time. I feel you're wasting my time. I've paid all this money and you're barely singing half of your song because you have no more energy. So do one of the two. Dance during the chorus and sing the lyrics. And when the chorus comes, everybody know it. Then you can give us a show with, your movements or whatever. But if you can't apply the two, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay. Well, let's hope they take the advice of Lady J.
Right. I think everybody, because I even heard my hubby saying that one day. Yeah.
Okay, let's say good morning to Silton. Silton, good morning to you. And if anybody wants to get Silton's rub, you can get it by calling 716-8018. 716-8018. That's for Silton's
Andre, can you
rub.
put me up? Can you put the volume up a little bit for me? If
It's
you don't mind.
all the way over there.
Oh, okay. Well, leave it alone.
Unfortunately.
You're coming out really soft.
Yeah, well, you'll have to bear with me today. Now let's get into the swing of things. A real sad story. This incident in Labrie, of a family. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say a family. You have a male, a female, and a 6-year-old child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I'm not too sure as yet. They said child. We don't know what happened, but apparently the vehicle went down a precipice. So all three succumbed. That happened yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, right? So the St. Lucia Fire Service gave some details and so on. They said they were called, and when they got there, they were just retrieving the bodies and so on. I find that to be a very, very sad thing. We don't know exactly what happened, what led to the incident.
Yeah.
But
so way off the road.
It's really, really sad. It's not the first time we've heard those sorts of stories, especially in there's some. I know there's one particular precipice. I know that in that area there. Yeah, and when I say I drive there, I actually get a little nervous when I'm driving by. Yeah, but I don't know if that has anything to do with maybe that's something totally different. But I really feel it for the family. I don't know if they all related. I have no idea. All we know is that this incident took place. And I mean, all the lives were lost. But of course, I have a thing for affinity for the children.
Yeah.
And I can imagine the terror that child
was
went
happening
through
when it was going
when
down.
it was going down.
If she was awake or he was awake, because most children fall asleep when you drive.
But if you're going down, trust me, they will. If they're sleeping, that would wake them. That's for sure. Really sad. Really sad.
Andre, is that the
much
same
detail.
incident and accident that they're saying a woman was the one who was walking and found and realized there was a van down and called the police because no one knew, no one was
Could be.
aware
I'm not sure.
that there was an accident?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
I thought I read somebody sent me a voice note, and I thought I heard that.
But the details were very sketchy in terms of if it's a family that's there, or these are friends, or maybe it could be, I don't know, a minibus, and maybe there are 2 passengers. Very, very little information.
Yeah.
But that's just sad, really, really sad. I'm sure that child, whatever school that child is, was attending, the children are probably going for a rough time right now.
Yeah.
Can't get away from that.
Yeah.
And of course, the immediate family for the male, the male adult, female adult. Wow.
Well, Andrew, they always say when you're driving, especially when you're driving on lonely road, for some reason, don't think if you see a vehicle behind you that the vehicle is following you. And they always say if you're on the road alone, please don't try to remain on the road alone. Because, for example, look at what happened there. Nobody saw, nobody knew until, So sometimes it's not that the person is following us, but they also on their way. And I think it's a good thing to know that you're not on the road alone, driving on the road alone, because you never know what could happen. Case in point, this incident,
Well, if anybody has, more information, maybe when we have our chimers chiming in, they can pass on the information to us, because it's just very, very sketchy in terms of the only thing that we know, that's the 6-year-old child. Right? So no names given or anything like that. Okay? So, folks, let's spare a thought. Let's spare a thought for these people. We're not sure if they're friends, family. We're not sure. Okay? So this happened in a place called Majomel in Labrie. I'm not sure exactly what time, but they said it was yesterday morning. Now, kind of related to that.
Irene is saying, yes, a lady walking by saw the van. It was a family of 3.
Oh, okay. So it's actually a family.
Family of 3. Condolences to their family.
Yeah, boy. I guess we'll find out a little later as to what it is that went wrong. But of course that, but related to that, over in Jamaica, they have had 37 people died as a result of motor vehicle crashes. 37 for the year so far.
Wow, actually, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Even if it's a big country.
Yes,
Jamaica is
37, that's a lot. And they said that the number of children dying in those road accidents is very disturbing.
Yeah.
I think they said 7 children between the ages of 0 to 17 have died. So 17 is children part of the 37.
So the 0 must have been in the vehicle with the parent or parents when that happened.
Exactly.
Oh, that's sad.
And they
Very
gave
sad.
all the possibilities as to what could have happened, what could have caused the accident, a whole bunch of things that we usually hear all the time.
Oh.
Could be diverted driving, right?
Or just fast driving.
Fast driving, reckless,
just,
careless, the usual things. But 37, that's a lot for the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we just it's the end of February this weekend, but still, that's 2 months, and that's like what, 37? That's like 35. If it's once a month, that's like 35 too many.
Also, the emergency services, they reported between Friday the 20th of February, right, and Tuesday the 24th of February, they responded to 58 emergency calls.
That's
58.
A lot. That's a lot.
Including a response to a shooting in the Cicero community. A 25-year-old, Giovanni Joseph, right? His death has taken our homicide count to 10 for the year so far. And apparently the police have some suspects. It doesn't mean that they're the ones who are,
guilty,
who are responsible. But they're talking to some, I think, at least one individual in relation to this particular homicide, and they're asking the others to come in.
Of course.
So we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one who's there, I'm saying, if he's really involved, he will talk.
Not necessarily, Andre.
Well, yeah.
Not necessarily. It all depends.
Yeah, well, in those kinds of situations there, most likely we'll talk, because you're not going to take the fall.
Some of them do.
Completely.
You never know.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them do.
But again, you have to ask yourself, what could be going on, with these people that you figure that's the way to solve the problem. And look now, apparently the police have a fair idea as to who was responsible or who could be responsible for that particular homicide, right? Because if they have those individuals in custody already, there must be some strong evidence linking, those particular persons, because they're actually asking the others to come in. And that is where now, again, we're talking about our civic responsibility yesterday, right?
And a
Where
lot of homes right now, Andre, have cameras. So sometimes, these cameras focus in and can inform the police. And I don't think these robbers, shooters, thieves are taking that into consideration, but they're being watched.
Yeah, they figure if they have a mask on or something, they are good. But I always said it. I mean, you could have mask on. There's certain people who know. You just recognize the shape of your body,
put a mask on
shape
you, and
of your
everybody
head.
will know this is
exactly.
Andre.
Actually, imagine
So somebody would know who you are.
In certain communities, I don't even live there, and the person say, "I saw you a mile off." I saw you a mile off. I saw you walking. They recognize your walk.
Yeah.
Right. The shape of your head. I was
about to say that.
Yeah. I was at Grapevine.
Last weekend.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, a guy came up to me and said to me, "Boy, your head, I recognize that." yeah, he came over to say hello. Yeah. So anyway, these are very, very serious matters, and I don't know, when are we going to get past this sort of behavior? Our little country, we're too small for this sort of thing,
True.
Because when you consider other countries and other states, for example, in the U.S., there's certain states crime is almost zero, almost.
When you have heavy police,
what?
sometimes that helps. Heavy police force. Yesterday when I was going home from here, the police were on the road. I don't know if they were checking licenses or what, but they were on the road up in Bois de Ouage. Heavy police.
Yeah. Maybe in relation to this particular homicide. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess the police will give us an update pretty soon as to whether they are going to proffer charges against those individuals that they have in relation to this particular homicide. Okay, we spoke about the attempted robbery at Lance Road yesterday.
Right.
So the police also gave an update on that. They did confirm it was a police officer who had intervened at that time there.
Bravo to him.
Yes, and it was a targeted thing. They said, confirming that, and they said that the victims sustained minor injuries.
I believe it.
Yeah. But I don't know. To me,
That was scary.
These fellas not really ready yet. When I say not really,
Which fellas? The thieves?
The perpetrators.
Perpetrators.
Yeah, because I found it strange the way that thing panned out. Normally, I have a video on my phone. It seems,
Andrew, but nobody was passing. Maybe that's why they felt these two are coming. Maybe one of them, I don't know, maybe they work in groups. One of them say, okay, these two are passing here. Or maybe they've been here for a few days and they use that same route. Who knows? But it had to have been, how would he know to go and wait for them? Somebody or somehow, he may have been on the other side, saw them or something.
Yeah, most likely. But what I'm really, the point I'm making is that I'm just surprised that didn't end up tragically, especially when the officer intervened. I found that strange.
Yeah, I was worried about
because
that.
the officer himself, maybe he didn't have his weapon
Gun.
on him. He probably didn't have it. I don't know, because nothing like that. I found that really strange. So I'm saying maybe these guys, maybe petty thieves or something. That's what I was thinking. Because normally these things don't end like that at all, man. As I told you yesterday, I wouldn't have taken that risk at all. I mean, if anything, I'll try and toot my horn or something.
As a cop, Andre, you think differently. So I wouldn't say he was completely wrong. Because as a cop, that's your duty. But at the same time, it would have been good if he had a gun. For him, for his own safety, it would have been good.
Maybe he did. We don't know. But nonetheless, I'm just saying, and I hope people who are listening to me don't take that in any wrong way, right? I'm just saying you have to now calculate and say to yourself, if I get involved, I know for sure with me, I'd probably toot my horn, make enough noise. That's what I would do. But to get out and go and confront the guys, there's a video I have on my phone where there's looked like two guys probably had an accident or something. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on. But one of them comes out of his vehicle and he's really upset and he's kicking at the fender of this vehicle. Now, clearly that's not his vehicle.
Right.
And I'm assuming now the other guy that he was interacting with, that was his vehicle. I'm just assuming. The guy just whipped out a gun and just fired a shot at it. He looked like he killed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because most of them just do it to threaten you and you take off.
So he's kicking the fender of the vehicle. And, because he's angry at that time there.
Usually what they do, because the person overtook you, they get
or something
road
like that.
rage.
Yeah. Who knows
that's
what
all.
it is? Or maybe there was an accident and the guy's upset because now you come and mess up my vehicle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they chose to handle it. I tell you, the guy just whipped out a gun and just shot the guy. Yeah.
No.
And of course he disappears because
Who disappeared? The one who shot?
Yeah, because remember they're not thinking logically.
No, you're still
at that
upset.
time.
He's still upset. Look what you're doing to my vehicle.
Yes, after the fact, then they chill.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh my God, this has what I did, man. Yeah, because of course I'm sure there are many people there who saw what happened.
And the police coming for you too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Donald Trump was speaking last night, and I didn't really watch it. To be when I put it, because I'm usually tuned into the BBC.
Mm-hmm.
When I got home last night, I put it on and I saw him there, right? And I don't like. Sorry, let me make sure I use my words very, very carefully. I don't like what he stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So therefore you won't listen?
Yeah, I don't like what he stands for. And I find there's something about him. He has this proud look. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It upsets me. It irritates me. I cannot explain why I'm feeling. So to avoid those feelings, I just
tune out. Agreed.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking myself a question last night. What kind of world are we living in? There's a story in the Bahamas where a guy was involved in a love triangle. I'll read that story tomorrow. He was involved in a love triangle. I think it's a former police officer.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently he paid somebody to take out the guy, the other one who's involved in the love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And the judge said, who provided the weapon or whatever is just as guilty as the person who actually carried out the act. That's what the judge said. And I think we all agree with that. This is the way it's supposed to work. Because even if I don't actually pull the trigger, but I give you the weapon, I make it possible, I tell you exactly where the person is going to be, what time to go there, I'm just as guilty as you. Right? And that's the point the judge was making. So I'm asking myself, what kind of world are we living in? Because there's a guy called Al Green. He's a Democrat. Okay, he always walks around with a cane. And the last time that Trump was speaking, he pointed a cane at Trump, right, and said, you don't have a mandate to take away Medicare. Or he said, you don't have that mandate because you're saying he had a mandate to do this, a mandate to do that. And Al Green said to him, you don't have a mandate to come and take people's Medicaid. Now, once you see you interrupt the president, they're going to escort you out. Okay, and they escorted him. They escorted the gentleman the last time. This time now, when they were escorting him out, after he said what he said, one of the Republicans, right? Because he had a placard that said, let me tell you exactly what it said. Black people are not apes. He was referring to the Barack Obama.
Yeah, I saw that.
And his wife thing about the, and up to now, Donald Trump has not apologized for that. He hasn't apologized. In fact, I've never heard him apologize for anything anyway. And also a report on the thing about the tariffs. They said in the report, Donald Trump doesn't like to be told no. Okay? And that reminded me of a movie I saw, Spider-Man, where the Green Goblin was making a deal with Spider-Man, telling him, come with me, all these powers you have, we can link up together, and basically we can rule the world. And Spider-Man says to him, no, I can't do that because it's not right. And Green Goblin said to him, no one says no to me. No one says no to me. So these are people with some serious, deep-seated issues. So I don't like that guy's behavior. And what I'm saying, imagine when the Al Green guy was leaving with the placard he had on, right, saying about black people aren't apes. One of the Republicans tried to grab it from him.
Of course.
He tried to grab it from him. And I'm looking at this guy talking, and people are clapping. People look at this guy with some kind of awe and amazement. And I'm saying, but how could people look at, because somebody is rich or something like that, they're being treated differently? You're telling me you can be bold-faced bombing boats, right? And he made some comment about those. He says, people are afraid to go out to fish. He said that people are afraid to go out to fish. He does not even care as to how important fishing is for some communities, like St. Lucia, for example.
The Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, now they're not gonna go out to fish, right? If he feels proud about that, then he's boasting about what they did in Venezuela, and he's boasting about those things. I'm saying to myself, but these are murders that took place. These are people who are not just killed. You talk about murdering somebody, and I'm saying, so because you're rich and powerful, and people there clapping for you, and how you justify now, Lady J, the guy who was in the love triangle, who provided the weapon or whatever it is that he did, and he's supposed to be going to jail as well because he's just as guilty as the person who pulled the trigger. So the law now apparently doesn't apply to some people. Shouldn't that bother us?
Of course it does.
That's supposed to bother us.
Of course we're concerned about it.
How could people, one group of people get away with those things and another group cannot get away?
Andre, when he's in office is one thing. When he's out of office is another. Let's just see where he lands.
No, what I'm talking about, Lady J, is the support.
I understand that, but Andre, Andre, even the people who have killed people and end up in jail, they have people writing them, "I love you, I want to marry you." Look at Dagmar and all these people. So
yeah, they're in jail.
Yeah, but
in jail.
People still love you.
Yes.
So Trump is one of those. People love him.
What I'm saying is that you are doing some real dastardly things.
Yes, and he will still get those to follow him and love him and accept what he's doing.
Innocent people and showing off what you're doing, and people are there clapping for you at the end of the day.
And what kind of? It's a mystery for me.
What kind of world is this?
I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing, if he's hypnotizing people or what. But he's obviously loved. Andre.
I'll tell you something. If it were in St. Lucia, and our Prime Minister was behaving like that, all the love you see. People seem to love Philip J. Pierre. That would stop immediately.
Yeah.
St. Lucians will never tolerate that kind of thing.
Fact.
To know that you're involved in bombing boats.
He or anybody else.
You're involved in bombing boats, fishermen, whether guilty, not guilty. You're involved in taking out a leader, and you feel so proud about that because you're mighty and powerful. A little country that cannot even fight back. You feel so proud of that sort of thing. And people just there. Actually, the man took the placard. He was trying to take it away from Al Green.
Yeah.
The man has that Republican. He has no shame.
Yeah.
That just goes to show they support what Donald Trump did there with that thing about referring to them Obama as an ape. Because why would he try to take it from the guy?
He saw it. He saw that photo.
Of course, he saw it. He tried to grab it. He tried to grab it from the guy.
Well, for that, Andre, let's look at it in a broader sense. Why would you come to a meeting with a placard? I mean, I'm not saying the man...
He's protesting.
Yeah, and I understand that, but why would you come with a placard and not expect them to take it from you?
No. In fact, he actually expects them to put him out. He actually expects that.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying, remember, that's something that the world did not react very well to that. Linking... I shouldn't say linking this apes thing with Barack Obama and his wife. The whole world. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to somebody who was a strong supporter about Donald Trump. She told me, Andre, that did it for me.
It's a turn-off.
Yeah, she told me, Andre, that did it. I'm not voting for this man anymore. Right?
Voting for him for what? That's his last term.
Well, sorry. Supporting him. Sorry, I'm sorry. I should have said that. So anyway, here's Al Green speaking. Right? He said when he waved the placard in front of Donald Trump, and he said he knows that he says that judging from the expression on his face, right, he got the message. Okay, now you're speaking about Trump. He said judging from the expression on his when he put the placard there, right, we are not black people are not apes. He said Trump got the message, but he added something. He says there are others who have taken stands, and they too have been vilified. He spoke about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said he went to jail for taking a stand.
He had time to say all of that in the room?
No, that's after? The reporters were speaking with him. He said Rosa Parks went to jail for taking a stand. Sometimes you have to take a stand. Okay, so but they ejected him.
He don't really care. He doesn't care. Do what he has to do.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it. Yes, Andre.
Yeah, he does. He says he doesn't care. He says, in fact, if he wants to write a motion to impeach Donald Trump. Yeah. And depending on how things go in the primaries, that's Donald Trump's fear that they might impeach him.
But Andre, I saw that I think that was a week ago or two or something like that. I saw when they put the Obamas like apes, but I didn't notice, or I haven't seen the response to that. I think they totally ignored it.
You mean their response?
Yeah, the Obamas. Did they respond
Yes,
to it?
he responded. Obama responded.
Okay, because Michelle is always of when they go low, we go high.
Yeah.
She still feels that way. I feel that way too. What did he say? Do you know?
I
Do
don't
you have
recall,
it?
but I know he
I'll have to
made
check it
some
out.
statement or the other. But what's interesting about this, and this is the thing about certain leaders, this guy, right? As you know, I can refer to him. This guy, his approval rating is very low.
Who?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Okay.
His approval rating is very low right now. 56% of Americans disapprove
Good.
of what he's
Still
doing.
too high. Andre, 50-something is still too high. What you mean?
What do you mean? It's still too high? But it's high. That people disapprove of what he's
Andre,
doing.
need to pass the 50s.
So you have 39% approve, 39%
Oh,
and
and then-
56 disapproving. That's huge. But what I'm saying, it doesn't
still-
seem to bother him
No,
that people generally don't like what he's doing.
no. Because at the end of the day, you should know that he still feels, I am in charge. That's how he rolls. I am in charge. And that's the thing about Trump.
But I remember saying to you about his legacy. I spoke to you about that. Was
But
it last week?
We're no longer going to
I
think
was
about
saying,
him with
saying,
the movie.
Everybody should be concerned about what is it that they're leaving behind.
We're not going to think about The Apprentice anymore. Forget that.
I saw the little I saw last time when I came home. I saw the Kushner guy and his son and the daughter. All of them, they're clapping for him.
Yeah, support.
Say, what boy?
Yeah.
What a world!
Yeah.
What a world! Sometimes you want to give up. You want to give up because you say that's how things are running in this world. If it's a poor man that's doing that, he's going to be excoriated. They'll take him to the cleaners.
Andre, as we're talking about that, did you spoke about the vehicle going over the cliff, and I think that's the thing where people have all over social media discussing what Timothy Polio had to say about that, the way he
framed
broadcasted it.
He framed it.
Saying it's a red. I mean, where does that come in?
That was
Red as it is it bloody? Red. What is he talking about? Is he going political? I mean, most of the chiming on Facebook looked at it as he being political.
Maybe that's not what he meant. I guess you will have to use his show today to explain.
Yeah, I hope I hope he meant bloody.
Yeah, when things are quiet down. But I think he used the phrase he used was something about the something is red. What? You remember
I don't remember the exact
catchphrase,
text,
the catchphrase there for the campaigning.
Yeah, but
the mood is red.
Yeah. Why? Where does that come in?
You'll have to explain.
And did you see he had a red shirt on? Was that a red shirt? To me,
You did?
I saw him.
I'm
It
not
looked like
sure.
a red shirt, Andre. So I guess.
So let me ask you. I didn't get a chance to listen to his show because yesterday I went back on my computer.
No, I didn't.
I was back
here,
on my
remember?
laptop, working hard on these things. I didn't get a chance to listen to him yesterday. But did people give him some pressure while he was on the air?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't
listen?
see that
Oh.
at all.
Oh.
Someone sent me a clip, and when I looked at the clip, I was like, "But where does that come in? Why are you going to give a report and use those words?"
Now, I saw the clip myself, but see, that's the thing about clips. A clip is a clip. You don't get the entire story. So that's why
Took it from there.
I'd be reluctant now to be on his case because I think Timothy is wise enough and smart enough, right, and intelligent enough to know certain places you just don't go. That just ain't cool. So he must have some logical explanation as to why as I said, we didn't see the entire clip. Whatever he probably said before, that's what they usually do. They take just a little piece of the thing and make it look bad. So I'm reluctant to criticize or make any particular comment.
Well,
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
to explain today. But the thing is, it certainly wasn't cut because a lot of other people had it.
Yes,
People who saw the show.
same clip.
So it certainly wasn't cut because some people cut and put the words where they want. Certainly that didn't happen. So that was his.
No, I'm saying somebody had to put that clip out there. So what it is, once you see people get the clip, that's it. They just run with that.
Yeah, but also people who don't have the clip. That's what I'm also saying. Chimed in on social media. There was no clip. They were just saying, "Did you hear what he said?" and put exactly what he said, quoted him.
Right.
So it's the same clip that came out, and that's why I'm saying no words were taken out
Right.
from the clip.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Sorry.
But the sentence is exactly what he said.
Right.
They didn't
understand.
butcher the sentence.
I understand. I'm saying sometimes there are things that led up to him saying that. That's the point I'm making. And we missed that part. That happens very often, Lady J.
I understand that, and I know that.
I've been in this business for a long time,
Yeah.
and that happens a lot.
But it even happens here when we're talking. They just take the last word and they
Exactly.
end up telling you, why did you say that?
Yeah.
And it's like, did you listen to the whole program before you talk? I get that. But Andre, if everybody who saw it, right, without the clip talking about it, Andre, obviously it was insensitive, I guess, or it was not
people
called
just
for.
grabbing onto this thing. They're just grabbing onto it. Once
People
they
who heard,
Right.
the people who posted on Facebook are people who also listened to his show. Forget the clip right now, okay? I'm talking about people who posted on social media, some of those people that I know, right? And who listen to a lot of talk shows, forgetting names, posted and mentioned that. So I'm saying it obviously was not in the best interest of anyone to use to say what he said.
But those
to describe the incident the way he
Lady
described
J,
it. Yeah.
excuse my ignorance, and maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Those people who didn't see the clip and weighed in, how did they get that information? They had to have seen either they heard what somebody said.
That's what I'm saying, Andre.
And if that's what it is, that is, again, here we go. We're just going on hearsay. What somebody said something, and you're going to go on. So maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying.
Misunderstanding. Andre, it's just like we are talking now, and people are listening to us.
Right.
So then they go on Facebook and put what we said. Certain people were listening to his show. Without the clip, they put the words of what he said. And that's when people chime in. What? Why would he say that? So I'm saying there's a clip out now with him. You can actually see him. That's how I know he was wearing a red shirt. Okay? So I'm saying to you, it didn't look like what he said was butchered, because the same clip that I saw of him, the same words that the people have on Facebook. That's what I'm saying. Now, it don't matter to us. We don't want to make him Harddrive. Harddrive is not about politics or anything.
No, we're talking. Nothing wrong with that.
Is chilling and
no, it's not chilling. It's not chilling.
well, for me it is. So you go ahead and talk about your politics.
No.
But
You brought it up, Lady J.
I brought it up.
I'm saying to you. All I'm saying to you, right? Sometimes people do that. They take a part of a speech.
Agreed.
Okay, they didn't take the entire thing where that led up to that statement. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we just need to be careful with that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now maybe he messed up. He messed up big time. That's a possibility. But I'm just right at this point in time, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, because I believe Timothy has been in this business for too long to make that kind of faux pas. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He'll explain. So if that's exactly what he meant to say, well, okay, well, take the flak.
Okay, now you're talking. All right.
Take
So
the flak.
people will be looking out for his program today to see if he's going to say why he said it and if he said it because he meant what he said.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So finally, again, here we go again, Lady J, with the way this world has become, right? Or maybe it's always been like that. Maybe I'm the one that's naive. Maybe that's the problem. Vibes Cartel was found guilty, right, of murder. Vibes Cartel was supposed to be what 30-something, I think, 35 years before he was eligible for parole. Okay, and because of the corruption in the system, okay, everything was just messed up because of a juror. Juror tried to bribe and so on and this sort of thing, and that didn't work out. And the judge now made a big faux pas. The judge made a faux pas and said, something, the trial will continue, right? So that's the mistake that was made. So the Cartel's lawyers jumped on that and said, well, they should have stopped the trial at that point in time because the juror was already corrupted. So he said, no, the trial will continue. So they took that case to the Privy Council, and the Privy Council said, no, take it back to the courts in Jamaica and let them have a new trial. So either they have a new trial or they just squash that and say, something, he already served time already, let's just move on.
Yeah.
So as far as we know, Cartel was guilty as sin, as far as we know. And after he came out of prison,
Vibes
Vibes Cartel right? The amount of support Mitt had people that support. The same thing we're talking about, endless support. Mitt was already on political platform, all that kind of thing. I'm saying to myself, what kind of thing is that, right? To me, as far as I'm not saying you ostracize this guy, but there's certain things he's not supposed to be associated with because of the fact that he was found guilty. It's just that he just got off on a technicality. By right, he should have still been inside in a prison.
They would still love him because he have some great songs, Andre.
Right,
he performs
right.
well, so they would still love him.
So I understand that, but I'm saying there's certain places which should not be, certain things he should not be accorded, right? Because it make it seems like it make it seem as though it's cool, it's all right. You know what I mean? What he did there was nothing wrong. That's taking a life. So it's the same thing we're talking about. So Heather, they've given him the keys, right? Of course, it's a symbolic thing, but in other words, like your special guest. Whenever you're in that particular county called Broward County in Florida, he's like a special guest. He has the keys to the place. In other words, I mean, he is like a VIP whenever he gets there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. He's not the only one. Sprague Benz, Beanie Man, Busy Signal, and Wayne Wonder. Now, by the way, I like Busy Signal a lot. I like that guy's style. I love him, right? Wayne Wonder, not but the Beanie Man, I find this kind of thing, to me, that style, as other style. So anyway, so I was saying, so they gave him the keys. I'm saying, but what kind of thing is that? To me, he should not be accorded those kinds of privileges because he got off on a technicality. The man, it was deemed that he was a member of, a leader of a gang. The leader of a gang, all right? And you're telling me you are celebrating this person? I don't understand. I tell you, Lady J, I don't understand what's going on in this world. I wonder if I were to do that kind of stuff, what treatment I would get.
Okay, Andre, this guy has brought in tourism to his country. He's brought in tourism to all countries that he's performed with. Yeah, he has done something that should not have been done, but the people still look at him in high regard. That's just for some people. Some people are just lucky, Andre.
Huh?
Yeah, he's one of the lucky ones.
So is Trump lucky as well?
Oh, yeah. He's lucky.
No, I don't see that.
Trump was born
I don't
lucky.
see that as luck, Lady J.
Trump was
I
born
just
lucky.
see that. I just
born
see
with a
that.
silver spoon.
I just see that as a corrupt system. It is corrupt.
Well,
because wrong is wrong.
Agreed.
A murder, right? Especially called that's a deliberate plan, calculated, carried out. You're supposed to be in jail.
Agreed.
That's what you're supposed to be.
Agreed.
Or even executed, as a matter of fact.
Agreed. But remember, when you're
taking a life. Well, that's not the point. Okay, fine.
It's still
you
part of
have
it.
good lawyers and they get you off. But I'm saying you should not, the society, people of influence should not be celebrating you. Because he's sending a message there to young people that it's cool to do those things.
It is.
You can be a bad boy and that's cool. I thought we were supposed to be abhorring those kinds of things. I don't get it.
No, half of the world don't get it, Andre, but the other half will be forever for him. Forever for them.
The man, I'm talking about Al Green, the man had the thing saying about black people are not apes. And that Republican tried to take the thing from the man, No shame whatsoever.
Because you're coming in there and you're against Trump, so you got to get out.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Wow, boy. What a world. What a world.
Simple.
What a world. All right.
And Andre, I still want to ask, if you don't listen, how come you know what you know? How are you getting that information?
What's that?
You said you don't listen to anything Trump has to say or whatever. So
I read the news.
Okay, but you're just not listening when he's speaking.
Yeah, when he's speaking, he has this look, this proud look. Have you noticed what I'm talking about? Have you seen him? Where he puts his chin in the air. Yeah, this proud look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you won't believe me if I tell you that. The Bible tells you God hates that proud look. Yeah, it actually says he hates that proud look. Okay, all right. 56% disapprove of you. You're not checking yourself?
No, it has to be.
You're checking yourself?
Still too low, Andre.
It's still too low?
Yeah,
be more than
50
that.
something. I think if it was in the 70s, but I think 50 something, we have to be worried. It's too
compared
low.
to 39% approval?
I'm still worried. I am.
He should be worried.
I don't think he is, because he's still looking at the 39 as in full, as opposed to empty.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it is what it is. I guess some people will tumble along in my skin this morning only chiming in.
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll probably tell me, get with the program,
Probably still
Andre.
talking about Trinidad.
Get with the
Who
program,
knows?
Andre. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and do the shout-outs.
Oh, we there?
Yes, we're
All
there.
right. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yes, folks, this is
Andre,
Harddrive on REV-UP St. Lucia. By the way, our friends on DBS, are they there? Have they confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, lovely,
Morning,
lovely.
DBS.
Mm-hmm.
Morning to Lisa. Morning to Linda. Morning to Anne. And, of course, Cindy.
Entire crew.
Yes, the entire crew.
Yes,
All
thank
the
you.
others. Okay. She Chub. Wait, let's go a little higher. We have to get to the very top, Andre. First person. Sharon Peter. Hump Day.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Mm-hmm.
It is. All right, Sharon, good morning. She says it again. Happy Hump Day. And she says, Lady J, good morning. You're missing Vietnam. All right, Sharon Peter also says, good morning to the staff of Floral Studios, Anchorage
yeah.
Plaza. So that's in Antigua.
In
Anchorage?
Antigua? No.
Anchorage?
That's where she lives in the U.S.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was living in Antigua. Okay.
No.
All right. So where is
So,
this?
good morning to the
Anchorage?
staff there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I believe that's in New Jersey, I believe.
Ah,
I think
all
in New Jersey, I believe.
All right.
Either New Jersey or Long Island, one of them.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Josiane says, good morning, REV-UP family. Stay safe, everyone.
Oh,
Good
this is
morning,
as
Josiane.
you have the thing under control now.
Yes,
Josiane.
since I met her and she
Yeah.
explained it, yes. I got it right. Catherine McPhee, good morning to you. She says, good morning, Andrew and Lady J. Blessings.
Morning, Catherine.
Yes.
All the best
And
to you.
Good morning to Mark.
And let me
Hubby.
say good morning to my friend Catherine Degazon. You know, I haven't had a chance to go and check on Catherine in a while, boy. Yeah, the demands of the business. It's really demanding. And of course, you know, my private life, it's also demanding.
Okay.
You know, last night I was there working up on that laptop until about 11:30. I was there last night working
How
on this
many
thing.
more songs you got?
A ton.
Good for you.
A ton. Good for me.
Yeah. Good for
That's
you.
torture.
It'll be all right in the morning, Andre. Some morning it will be all right. You'll have all the songs. But Andre, did you take my advice and get try to think of getting an external drive? That way you keep all the songs. So if anything happens, you have these songs that you can put on.
Yes, I have that.
You have the
I
external
have that.
drive.
Yeah, it's just
I
that
think it's so important.
It's just chock-a-block.
Yeah.
It's just chock-a-block.
So when you have nothing to do one day, you can go back into that external drive and just. You know,
what's
Andre,
that?
somebody might do that for you. Your lady. She might be nice enough to spend half an hour.
I will put anybody through that torture. No way.
It's fun sometimes. So Erin says, happy birthday to the Honorable Kenson Casimir.
Yes, happy birthday, Kenson.
We send
Have
that
yourself
to
a
him
great day.
early for sure. And Barbara Zavi says, good morning. It's a picture kind of thingy. And Barbara Zavi also says, Lady Love. And Joan Edwards says, good morning, Lady J and Andre. Happy Wednesday, you beautiful people.
You as well.
Lady J, love to hear you speak. Oh,
That's
thank you.
nice. That's nice.
Thank you, Joan. Appreciate that. Erin says, I do the same. I don't take my phone to the bathroom and don't run to answer calls either. I just call back. Yeah, because we can injure ourselves running, especially when you come from the bathroom and your feet are wet. Totally agree. Christine Shalry says, good morning to you both. Blessed Wednesday. Good morning, Christine.
Morning, Christine. Blessed Wednesday to you as well.
Erin says, good morning. It's Wednesday. Who is loving you? You can sing along, Andre. Make my day.
Those notes that Michael Jackson takes there, I can make that.
But he used to sing, so he can sing. Okay, people? Andre can sing.
Have you ever heard Michael Jackson singing that song? He takes
can't.
those high notes, boy.
But nobody asking you to do that one. You can also do...
I have to do a good job.
Okay. They have others singing that song too. Who is loving you? What's his name? I think, is it Young Berta? One of them singing one as well. Andre. Yeah. Blessings. She also says, blessings to the REV-UP family, listeners, Mama Shasha, Lady J, and Andre.
Okay.
Thank you, Erin. I'm not late. She laughs. I thought today was Thursday, so deleted my previous greeting. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. She also, I think I read that one. Yes, a lady walking by saw the van. It was a family of 3. So sad. Condolences to the family.
Indeed.
And Joan Shalry says, blessed morning, Andre, beautiful Lady J, and everyone in the chat room. She sends some love and some kisses and a prayer. All right, Joan, thank you so much.
All right, Joan. Thank you.
And let's see. Joan A. Gibson has a Josh has A. Gibson has a thumbs up. And Lucita says, good morning, Andre and lovely Lady J. Midweek blessings. It's Wednesday. Be safe. Yes, Lucita. You know, I haven't heard from, I think, all of last week. NDK. Remember, he always used to.
Yes.
Right. I haven't heard from him. I hope he's okay, whoever he is, because I don't know him, but he's been, one of the platform fans. And last week, I don't remember hearing from him. And today's Wednesday. So I don't know. Yeah. So Shisha says, or the SNS slippers. What does that mean? I don't know. And Lucita says, good morning, everyone in the live and radio garden. Sending a shout out to Kina, Jerome, and Jola Yard.
Joella.
No, she has Jolla.
She can have whatever she wants.
But that's the name of it. Oh, well, you see, even if she has it, I have to read what I see, Andre. The person's name is Joella.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I got to read what I see. Okay.
Morning,
She-Chub
Joella.
says, hi. Okay. She-Chub says, Trump is listening, Andre.
I hope so.
No, he's not listening, but somebody is. Yeah. His hunchmen probably are. Lucita says, my condolence.
Yeah, I said, they're probably listening. Probably waiting for me to apply for a visa.
And why wouldn't you get it? You don't want to stay in the people country. My condolences go out to the family of the tragic accident that happened yesterday. Very sad. Indeed. That accident happened not too far from my residence in St. Lucia. Brand new road needs a wall or something, a precipice. Wherever it happened, yeah. Lucita, Jean-Pierre. Laughter. He don't know he's monitoring St. Lucia. The man don't sleep underneath his eyes. I guess you saw him, right? Eyes wide shut. Pius says, good morning. Good morning, Pius. She-Chub says, just like in St. Lucia. I don't know what she meant there. And She-Chub also says, you think? I don't know what that one was. And Kavinia Fanas says, good morning, my darling Andre.
Curvy Kavinia. That's what I call her.
Really?
Curvy Kavinia.
She's curvy? Nice,
Very,
KK.
very. Thanks a lot for chiming in, Curvy Kavinia. Thank you very much. Hope all is well with you and your daughter, and of course your better half.
You dropped that in quick, huh? The better half.
Oh, you know.
Josie says, that's Josie Stevens says, She-Chub, I agree with you. She-Chub says, leave Timothy Polio alone. She-Chub also says, Timothy Polio, come answer. She-Chub says, these people, too hypocrite. Josie says, as Josie Stevens.
Somebody chimed in and said, what do you find wrong with what Timothy said? It's just like you saying things really bad.
It's just like you saying things really bad.
That's what they have there. Maybe he's trying to interpret what Timothy is saying or means by saying that things are bad, right? So yeah, that's what I gather from that.
Well, I'm hoping he meant red as in red blood. Yes. Because obviously it may have been blood with that thing going down the precipice for true. Yeah. Positive thinking. She-Chub says, okay. Josie Stevens says, Tim wear whatever shirt he wants on his new spin, okay? Okay. Junior says, I agree with you, Han. That wasn't nice at all. Don't know what that one is. Catherine McPhee says, don't jump to conclusions, Lady J. Listen to the whole story. It was simply clipped.
Exactly.
All right.
That's my point.
So Andre said it was clipped. Some people put that. Maybe you should put it on for us to hear, if not the clip, but the words, so we can get all the words, right? It's always good when you responding that you give us more than, what we said, so we understand, as opposed to just saying, don't jump to conclusions. We need
I think that's the proper thing.
Yeah, we need more.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah, we need more.
That's the thing. Until we get more, then we can jump at that time. But in the absence of the more, we just have to chill.
The news spin. Well, on this morning, we were not saying he did it. We were asking what was the reason. That's what we were asking, right? Remember? We were asking what was the reason for him, and did you hear it? That's how we started, Andre. Yes. So Lucita says, Tim doesn't have to explain anything to these hypocrites in St. Lucia. So many things happening in St. Lucia, and some of you all in the media in St. Lucia are hypocritical. Good morning to D. Francis says, good morning to everyone. Good morning, D. Francis. It's a male or female? D. Andre.
Oh, yes,
it's a male?
good friend. Female.
Okay, female.
D. Francis. Morning to you, D. Hope all is well.
Oh, Belinda St. Louis says, good day, Lady J. Do have a blessed day. Thank you, Belinda. Good to see you on the platform. She-Chub says, that's the Red Hacks, Lady J. Hey. All right. D. Francis says, busy, but I'm always listening online.
Thank you, D. Francis.
Mr. Andrea, so I think it's Andre he meant.
I'm sure.
Or she. Even if I don't show up on Facebook, always locked.
Thank you.
Nice. Lucita Jean-Pierre says, Lady J. Lady J, the labor hacks that run with it. You better kill that topic before REV-UP ratings go down. I don't think that would. I don't think that would do anything to it.
Boy.
I don't think that would do anything to it. Andre carried on a little bit, because Andre carried on a little bit, but hey, nah. Junior says, the people that's supporting the nonsense, they are just like him. We all have families and things happen to people. That was for what?
Probably Trump.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
She-Chub says, I'm sick and tired of those hypocrites. And Sonia says, Andre, what did Trump do to you? You hate him like this. Every day you're on the man's back. How would you like it if it were you, someone was talking nasty about you every day like that? Leave the man alone. He's the president, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Who said that?
Sonia Joseph. All right, just laugh at that.
Beatties.
Move on.
That's Beatties. That's Beatties. I have a right to my opinion. Once I'm not lying, that's the most important thing. I know I'm not lying. I'm giving facts. You understand? Facts. So they didn't bomb the boats. They didn't take innocent lives. They didn't bomb the Palestinians and take innocent lives, little children being murdered and so on. They didn't do those things.
My response to this is, if it's in the media, it's worth talking about.
Exactly.
That's it. If it's in the media, it's worth talking about. If it's not, then...
And I guess Mr. Al Green should keep quiet. Yeah, just keep quiet. Don't take a stand. Well, boy, I tell you, people have taken a stand, that has caused this world to be a little better place for taking it, because they took a stand. Okay? They didn't just go with the flow. If we had done that, not even vote people to vote right now, including women, right? Remember once upon a time, a woman could not vote? So it's because people took a stand. Yeah, we've come a long way. Had people not taken a stand and spoken out against evil, right, the evil would have thrived. So if you want to allow him to do what he wants and don't say anything, that's you, but that's not me.
Somebody has to speak. Somebody has to speak up. Somebody has to.
And trust me, I'm not the only one.
Junior Conibert says they're making everything political. People make things political. Not all the time someone says something that it is political.
Exactly, because he could have meant something else. Maybe it's just a wrong choice of words.
Right, and that's basically what we were talking about this morning. The choice of words, yes. Kavinia Fana says, good morning, my love. And Kenton Harry says, let's not take the time to talk about road safety.
Let's not take the time? That's strange.
What? Maybe she meant, let's take the time. I don't know. But it says, let's not take the time to talk about road safety. That's the sentence. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, maybe AI got involved.
No. Junior Conibut says, Kavi, morning, Han. All right, so they're talking on the platform. She-Chup says, Andre, you're not speaking about Honorable Kamala Shimen Prasad, Sessa, and her great speech at CARICOM. Why not?
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear that speech.
So maybe he'll do it tomorrow. He'll go and check it out.
Yeah, I didn't hear that that speech. And if it's a good speech, hey, wonderful, beautiful.
Lucita says she put them under the bus. Mia never clipped. Why, Sasho? No, Mia never clapped. Clapped. So I think it's important that you check out her speech. I need to check it out as well.
Who?
Well, somebody, Lucita, she's talking about Kamala's speech. And now
But who's
she
Mia?
said-
Who's Mia?
Mia must be Mia Barbados Prime Minister.
So how's
That's the
Mia?
only
How's Mia coming into the?
Maybe she was at the
discussion?
meeting or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking,
Okay.
since they're chiming in.
Okay. So maybe they're saying that Mia didn't clap for
her, yeah.
for the lady.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they probably responding to there. And Nisa Joseph, I agree with you, Andre. This is how wrapped the world is today. People tend to celebrate the bad. She-Chup says, Andre, did you listen to, again, Camilla Prasad, Besesser, and how she exposed Mia Motley?
Oh, so that's why.
Oh, it's hot. That's why.
Exposed
this
Mia
one
Motley?
says-
Oh my gosh. Wow. I wonder what bad things Mia did. I wonder for that lady to come and want to expose Mia Motley.
We need to find out. There's no clip on the page, so we'll have to find out. She-Chup says, as Kamala Prasad Besesser mentioned about the kidnapping, she was upset.
The kidnapping.
Oh, I see. Maybe the kidnapping that happened over in Trinidad.
Which kidnapping?
Don't ask me. They are responding to each other there, but they're not giving us
The details.
So we need to.
I'm not sure about the kidnapping because maybe it's a specific incident that took place. Apparently, maybe.
Either way, because we don't know if it happened in Barbados or TNT. Sills, Rob, she says, blessed morning to you, Andre and Lady J, wishing you both the very best.
You as well, Sil.
Good morning, Sil.
Hope all is going well with the sale of your rubs. Yeah, let's hope so.
She says, Sharon Peter says, Anchorage Plaza, but that's not how it's spelled. Plaza, Castries. What's the plaza in Castries spelled? The one opposite.
Oh, that's the one that they're speaking
she's
about
talking
then.
about, yeah.
So I wonder why she's giving them a shout out. That's interesting. Maybe she knows somebody there.
Yeah. Sharon Peter says, my boutique is in South Jersey.
South Jersey, right? Okay, all right, Sharon.
Okay. Jersey, good morning.
So you know, Sharon is always locked in.
Yeah, always.
And don't
one
forget,
of the first to say hello.
You have people who are coming in there. She has her customers, so that means these people get a chance to listen to us.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Maybe Donald might walk inside there one day. Yeah, maybe one day.
Okay, Junior says, blessed morning to you, Andrea and Lady J. Keep up the great program. Thank you, Junior.
Thank you.
Honeybutt. Pearl
Food baby.
Henry.
Yeah.
Oh. Good morning to you, the REV-UP family, and all in the chat room. Have a blessed day.
You as well.
All right.
You as well.
Pearl. Good morning, Pearl. Lucita says, all of them want to bury. Okay, she mean all of them want to bury Timothy Polio alive on Facebook, but they are not on Facebook asking for the young lady that is pregnant since January. Hypocrites, and they keep saying Duva Assam. Okay, now that's
I wonder which young lady that's pregnant.
Yeah, it was in the news. She was missing.
Oh, the missing person.
Yeah, missing person.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't know
All
what's
right.
happening to her.
For true, there's been no
Yeah.
update. But I'm telling you
It's-
what, the way we roll here. Probably she was found. Probably, and they just.
Well, we need
And-
to know
and-
because
and
once
that-
you put it out in the news, we need to know if she's found ever.
Well, we don't. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you, a lot of these
And the family needs to do
situations.
that too.
Yeah, a lot of these situations. When you see they find the person, let's just move on. So probably that's what happened. Probably, yeah. But if the person is still missing, that's a very serious matter.
Yeah,
huh?
it's a while now, Andre. Sam says good morning. Good morning, Sam. Coton. Yeah, good morning. Cheryl Price. Thomas says good morning as well. Good morning. Here's Arthur Charles. Good day, folks. Today is the birthday of Shuma Odlam, also Shuma Claxton, and Honorable Kenson Baby Casimir. Yes. Happy birthday to all.
All. Definitely. And I think there was a fire in his the Leslie community. Was it last night?
Who lives there? This morning, I think the fire was.
Arthur lives there.
Oh, Arthur lives
Remember
there?
you sent me the video.
Oh,
So
okay.
we don't have any details, but I see Arthur now confirmed. He said we had a fire in our area last night.
Yeah. Oh, it was last night? Okay. Priscilla John says, happy Wednesday to all blessings.
All right, Priscilla.
Priscilla. And Martin Alfred says, I'm watching on Facebook and I'm at work. Nice. Blessed morning too.
Same to you, Martin. Okay, Lady J, we have 3 minutes.
Okay. Bernard Haynes says, come on, folks. It was just wrong that Tim said. Let's be a little more sensible and sensitive to this situation. See?
I'm curious
The
to hear.
words. Yeah, the words.
I'm
The
curious
words.
to
It
hear.
was the words, you know. It was few words. That's all we spoke about. Yeah. Sonia Joseph. You are car. I don't know. You are car. It's stuck together. ARECA. Trump hater. That's why. So you are a. She probably means. You are a.
But Lady J, haven't I said it many times? Right? I don't hate the man. I hate what he does.
What he stands for.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Now you are assuming that I hate the man. It's not in me to hate anybody, but I hate what people do, the bad things that people do. Okay? All right. And we should be very, very concerned about that because our Caribbean people, right, were getting bombed. Doesn't that concern you? It doesn't bother you? It doesn't bother you in the least? Innocent people? Yeah.
Bernard Haynes says, when someone is wrong, we must be able to tell them, hey, you are wrong.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah. Cynthia Spencer says, good morning, Lady J and Andre. Good morning, Cynthia.
Morning, Cynthia. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, she also says, watching from home. Today is my birthday. Oh, Cynthia, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Cynthia from DBS. I didn't even know she was not at work. Yeah.
Well, it's a birthday
Today's
today.
her birthday,
Well,
yeah.
enjoy your day, Cynthia. Have yourself a great one.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Nisa Joseph, Silly says, Andre, she has not been found.
Okay.
That's the young lady.
All right. Okay.
Cynthia says, Lady J, you look lovely in blue. Thank you, Cynthia. You know, Andre is also in blue.
But that's cause for serious concern because that lady has been missing for a while right
for a
now.
while, yeah.
Wow.
Strange.
Yeah.
And pregnant as well. You know.
Oh my.
So I hope all is well. Andre, do we have time to go into the platform?
Well, it depends. It's already 11:30.
That would be the last one on Facebook. If we have time to go into the platform, let's do that. Yeah. How much time we have?
0.
Let's see.
0.
Andre, let's see. All right, let's see. All right. Andre, just back up the entire laptop to the external hard drive. So if in case anything goes wrong, you won't lose anything or will barely lose anything.
I haven't
He
lost.
said that.
I have the music. All the music is there.
It's
I
just to
lost
put it-
them in. That's right. They were in crates, well organized. So I'm going to find out whether somebody is able to save it, so that if anything were to go wrong, the crates would
It
remain
stays
just
right there.
as they are. That's what I need to find out.
So somebody who is Okoa with that sort of
because
thing.
the music is there on the hard drive. It's there. It's there. It's just that now it's just chock-a-block.
Okay. All right. This person says, we have to address elephant in the room. It should be the elephant in the room.
And what would that be?
Had the same issue a few years ago with Anouge. We can sugarcoat it, Joe. We can sugarcoat it. I don't know what the Joe is doing there. We want. I don't know. Maybe that's a mistake. Something is definitely amiss. The labels are famous, fit those snipers. The labels are famous, fit those snipers. You know, he's heralded. And nothing hurt the family of the victim. So he's talking about this other thing. He's lost a lot of support. Oh, he's talking about everything at once. Now he's talking about Cartel killed a man, nicknamed, 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 Cartel killed a man, nickna Losg, Losg, Losq. Ebe. All right, people, y'all really need to reread the all
Before you send it.
messages. Yeah, it's difficult to read when it's, yeah. All right, this person says, good morning to you, Lady J and Andre. How are you guys doing? We're doing great. Kiki, I'm sending you kisses. She sends 2 kisses. This last night, about 12, there was a fire by Quartz. I don't know if you guys knew about it, but I didn't hear any of anyone speak about it.
That's the same fire we're
yes,
talking about.
Even the fire truck in the north had to come down to town to bring water. It was lots of fire. I live Lance Road. I was able to be the blaze. I was able to see, I should think, the blaze going up. So I'm guessing it might have been a house and maybe more than one. Chances are. You know, people, just to remind you all, there is edit on the platform. So, you know, if you type something, you can open up those 3 little dots and check edit and to edit it for us. So it makes it a little easier for us to read. Andre, seriously. Yeah, make it a little easier for us to read. All right, this is the last one. This person says, I think Tim was reading a WhatsApp message. All right.
Well,
that's
let's wait for the gentleman to explain himself
at his show
later today, if he decides to. Okay?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, folks, we got to wrap it up. This has been Harddrive for today, Wednesday, the 25th of February. Thanks for listening. Thanks for viewing. Lady J will be with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon for the Rev-UP Center. So, Lady J, what can we expect today?
Well, apart from the usual program, we are going to be interviewing Toriel today.
Oh,
She
yes.
has her new song coming out. And if we don't see Aisha, because she also have a new album that she's put out. She's supposed to be here today, but she has a double booking. If not, we'll see her later down in the week for sure. But Andre, it's
So, who's Aisha?
Gustav. She went up for Miss World
Okay.
years ago. She sings quite a few songs, and she just put out a new album. I'm sure you know who she is, Andre.
No, for the benefit of the listeners who don't know.
okay. I'm sure they know.
So she's a singer. All right.
Yeah, she is.
So you're going to be interviewing her soon?
Yeah, because she was on for today, but she's double booked, so we'll see. But definitely, we have Toriel coming in at 12 today. So tune in for that. Let's hear her new song or new songs.
She sings well.
Yes, all those who have been coming thus far. We had Michael Robinson in here talking about his new song. That is making waves, by the way.
That's
is
a
making
very
waves.
good song. Very good.
His Valentine's song, he was in here yesterday. Ace.
Oh yeah, it's locked on.
A new song as well. Well, I was expecting it to be a ballad actually, but it's reggae. So that was not that he hasn't sang reggae songs, but you know, most of his songs are love songs, ballad songs. Really, it reminds me a lot of Teddy Pendergrass kind of songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So good luck to all of them. Yeah.
All right. So that's what's happening on the show today, among other
Yes,
things.
Among other things.
All right.
Our
So folks,
usual
please stay
entertainment.
with us on the Rev-UP Center. Then we have Zen the DJ from 3 o'clock this afternoon until 6. So it's now time for me to make my little exit. Thank you for listening. Thanks for viewing. Until tomorrow morning at the same time, 5 o'clock for another Wake Up and Live. And this has been the Harddrive, brought to you with the compliments of Rambali's Funeral Parlor.
At Rambali's Funeral Parlor, we truly care. During life's most difficult moments, we want you to know you are not alone.
At Rambali's, we are dedicated to providing dignity, compassion, and comfort when you need it the most.
Our caring team is here to walk with you every step of the way, whether it's in planning a gentle farewell or celebrating the beautiful life of your loved one.
We understand how precious they are, and we promise to honor their memory with the utmost respect and love.
Let us help you find peace and solace during this challenging time.
Please reach out to us at
758-452-2021, Castries, or 758-454-9239, Latuni, Viewfort, or visit us at ramballysfuneral.com.
We're here for you, ready to listen, support,
and serve with heartfelt compassion. You can lean on us.
At Rambali's,
we care.
REV-UP St. Lucia, your healthy alternative.
That is freaking awesome, dude.
95.9 FM, the alpha of radio.